How can I explain my gimbal experience using the MOZA AIRCROSS 2? Right now, for the last day and a half, after the live stream we did yesterday, I wasn't paying attention to the motors, but at the end of the video, I noticed vibrations coming from the gimbal. And this has been a constant thing with this gimbal. So I just want to talk to MOZA for a second. As a videographer, documentarian, as part of the media, the press, this gimbal is very inconsistent. It doesn't want to function as it said it's going to function. Now, it tells me that everything is well balanced, but I've been having vibration issues. If you watched my live stream yesterday, me enjoying that delicious burrito at the end of that hour-long video, we skated here to a bakery that I talk about a lot on my Instagram. And we skated back and ate that burrito. And in that video, I noticed while I was at the bakery, I also heard the vibration. I thought it was just because the table was leaning. I don't know. But this gimbal is so inconsistent. I have to recalibrate it. I have to keep recalibrating it, keep recalibrating it. I shouldn't have to keep calibrating a gimbal on a constant basis. Keep in mind, yes, I disassemble it, I put it back in the case, but this is the same setup as always. The same, and as my audience just confirmed it, MOZA, and this is Lord Brian saying, I did notice that yesterday too. It happened every time you put it down. When I put the gimbal down, it starts to make this vibration noise. Why? Everything has been calibrated. I even do this with my mirrorless cameras or DSLR cameras on this gimbal. It takes quite the time to calibrate, to balance, and this is why I'm really thinking about selling this gimbal and going back to the Weebly line or the Weebly Lab line of gimbals, because it was just pretty much slap on, lock, place, boom, you get. This gimbal here, you have to adjust it just by inch or a centimeter or a quarter meter, depends. You gotta move it over so it's balanced, so it doesn't have that vibration moving. You gotta do slight adjustments that takes much longer. And not every videographer or DP has that time to play with the gimbal, when it should be the same setup, same calibration as always. You have the markers, the meters, you know where to put the L bracket. You lock it at a certain height or negative or plus, and it does this every time. And every time I think the gimbal is ready to go, when I'm onto an event or off to a product shoot or a client shoot or covering the city or city events, this gimbal wants to malfunction while doing that. It's not, I like the gimbal, it's strong. Now keep in mind guys, this gimbal is no slouch. Why is it on 3,000, 6,000? I don't understand why my kilobit is on 6,000. I didn't put it on 6,000. Oh, my Panda. But anyway, I'm just emphasizing why this gimbal sometimes is not practical. This is why I don't want to take the gimbal out sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have to understand from an audience standpoint. We, as the creator, the filmmaker, the artist, have to deal with technical difficulties dealing with gimbals like this. And right now, you're on the gimbal, and I was going to walk outside, but it's raining pretty hard right now. And today is the Japanese event, so hopefully it's not going to be a washout, because it's not, because it's going to be indoors. But I just hope that the gimbal doesn't malfunction while doing this Japanese event. This is educational, this is important, this is important for everyone to get a part of a piece of me, a knowledge, some Japanese history. You know, making mochi is not the easiest, and it's hard labor. So if you've never seen the technique, watch out today, yeah, 4 p.m. live stream from the other side of Brooklyn. But unfortunately, I was going to bring a couple of guests, but they just decided not to come. Yeah, but they lost. But with that said, everyone, I'm not really happy with this gimbal. It just does weird things randomly. And I also noticed this about the gimbal too. Now, the P axle. I noticed if you go too far on the P axle and you want to do an inception concept mode, which you do the, if you go too far, it won't rotate correctly. It would like get stuck. Yeah. So keep in mind on that P axle, make sure you don't go too far, because right now mine is barely right there at the 4 marker. But this is a very simple light load. Yes, it has quite the quick releases on it for a good reason. So I am using the Zhiyun quick release, the claw, that I originally purchased a couple years ago, and I did a review on it why the bolt doesn't support 50 kilograms. Guys, I weigh less than 50, I weigh barely less than 50 kilograms. How is this bolt on this, and I demonstrated that on a video where it broke, and you can see how cheap the bolt was made. You can see the quality. It was like a composite, recycled, maybe, I don't know, reforged material. And I compared it with a really Right Stuff's bolt, and it's been working ever since. I even put 50 kilograms on that bolt and it didn't break. And yes, I did a video about that in California when I was in San Francisco. Oh, actually, we was at that very dirty hotel, not in California, we were in Oregon, in Eugene, called, what was that hotel where I did the review, where they had like, yes, it had human fluid all over the bed. We put a green light, a blue light on, yeah, it was nasty. And you can see it without the blue light. Remember that video, guys? You should go check it out. It's pretty interesting. But, yeah, I got this quick release claw. Zhiyun made not Zhiyun, Lung Z made a new quick release, because this quick release wasn't pretty good in the first place. I wouldn't recommend putting any camera, maybe a smartphone, but never my cameras on that ever again, because that's what cracked my IRIX lens. Yeah, that quick release. Remember, we were doing a photo shoot in San Francisco. We were under, what was that, 4 or 5? Or 5? And we were doing an upside down long exposure. And suddenly the camera, the quick release just snapped and the camera just dropped. Boom. Yeah. The Lung Z did that. Mind you, the Iris 15, the Canon 80D, and the grip doesn't weigh that much. It doesn't weigh 50 kilograms. So, with that said, you can come into my dormitory, sir.
How's it going?
Good. But with that said, everyone, I'm just having a really bad time with this gimbal. It is not ideal. Really random vibrations, not quite ideal. And watch, when I pick it up now, nothing happens, but give it a moment. Because as I said, yesterday's video, you saw it. It was it was doing some weird shit. But yeah, I'm gonna recharge it because I'm burning out the battery anyway, because I've been really trying to figure out what is wrong with the gimbal. It's been calibrated. So there's nothing more I can tell you other than I give this gimbal, really, since the time I had it, since what, March of 2021? No, March of 2022. We got this March of 2022. And when I do use it, like I said, when I do use it, it's a hit and miss. It's a headache that you have to keep calibrating, always adjusting and calibrating. That shouldn't happen when you already have everything set. This is why I asked Sunway Photo to send me certain parts, like this video cage, because it's set. Height adjustment, calibration, where I have it adjusted on the negative and plus side, yeah. Don't understand that. The quick release, the balance. I don't even have the small rigs weights, the counterweights. I don't even have those on it anymore. Why? Didn't need it in the first place, just in case. But then again, I was testing it because I want something from Sunway Photo. It's like a built-in light, but it's pretty strong, but it's small, and it's a competitor of the, I guess, small rings or any other brand, but they have a small light that costs $80. It's pretty powerful for a small light, and it fits right here. So I think that's where I will put the weights. But with that said, everyone, this has been my 1 year review. I'm gonna put this as my 1 year review because I think I want to just get rid of the gimbal. I just can't have a gimbal giving me all these problems when I have a job to do. And not just a job, but people expect the video quality and no, and yes, it's not supposed to be a perfect shoot. Things go wrong, don't get me wrong, but you know, people expect to like, oh, I don't want, it kind of draws my audience away when things malfunction. Oh, it's 6,000 in green bar. Oh yeah, it's probably kicking in the Wi-Fi. I don't even know why we need a 6,000 kilobit rate on 30 frames a second. That's overkill. Maybe I did accidentally put that. I don't know. I need to make sure that doesn't happen when I go live stream later, because I want to put 1080p, 30 frames, 4,000 bit rate, because we haven't tested the new Simple Mobile / Horizon, which I'm going to call it Simple Horizon network on that side of Brooklyn, because that's a lot of traffic over there. And I'm sure that when the last time I did a live stream at that restaurant, we were eating, it was on my birthday. I think, no, it was 2 days after my birthday. That was my day after my birthday, because we had, that was like summer. Yeah, not this summer, but past summer. Yeah, last year's summer. But with that said, everyone, not a big fan of this gimbal. Doing all this weird calibration. And like I said, I have light parts on this. So, but anyways, let me go charge this gimbal again. We gotta leave here at what? You know what? I'm gonna leave here around 3. Because what I'm going to do is take the G train. I'm going to walk to the G train from here, because the G train is on the opposite side, so of the hospital. Take that to Washington, I think, and then walk through that. I want to walk through that really nice Clinton Hill urban area. Looks like, yeah. Because when I was the last time we were over there, when we did the live stream, Simple Mobile wasn't so great when it came down to the quality. Yeah, Simple Mobile, you actually was fuzzy the whole entire process in that video. So I kind of want to redo the video once more to give you guys a good insight of what other parts of Brooklyn have to offer in these videos. But this has been a tech talk about the MOZA AIRCROSS 2 gimbal. It's been a hit and miss. I give it a 3 out of 5. That's my official rating, 3 out of 5. It should average a score. My score should average a gimbal to keep should average a 4 out of 5 to keep. But this is a 3 out of 5, so this is not really a keeper. So, like I said, if I had other gimbals with me, I'd have been switching to other gimbals and be leaving this gimbal to the side. I'm pretty sure of that. If I had 2 other gimbals, I wouldn't even be using this gimbal. I even allowed someone to borrow this gimbal so they can see how much the problems I had with it. They're like, oh, I see why you were like having problems with it. Is it bipolar? Does it have a mind on its own? Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. But I also want to talk about this. Just to give you guys a concept. This is the gimbal. This is what's on the gimbal. And it's doing this vibration. Just to give you guys context, okay? I should have did this earlier, once you're thinking. But what I did not expect was this that happened. Oops. No. Do you guys, I want you guys to look at this really quickly. You see that power button? I had to make a new power button. For some reason, MOZA, and you still didn't respond to my emails. You did not respond to customer support email. So you did not respond to the Instagram or the Facebook on why the power button suddenly just popped out. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even know you can pop that out. So I just want to show you that I customized and made me a brand new power button. Now you can go to my Instagram and you look at my stories and look at the MOZA AIRCROSS 2 and look at the story. I took a piece of plastic from a case that I got from Amazon from like, I don't know, like iPhone replacement lenses for my iPhone. I took the plastic case that came in it and cut a perfect circle and then sand it down. But how is it triggering the power button from the inside? So what I did was I took some rubber ties. It's rubber, but it's a rubber pattern format. So when you press on the button, it presses the electronic receiver, boop, and turns it on every single time. I didn't have to do anything special to the power button. Yeah, I cut one out, I DIY cut it, I made the power button, and I took the Rip and Dip. If you guys know what Rip and Dip is, it's a brand. And I took the sticker and I cut a perfect, first sticker was kind of provocative. I didn't want people to think I was a pervert. So I switched the sticker. And this properly put the Rip and Dip sticker on it. So now it's a Rip and Dip Panda Edition MOZA AIRCROSS 2 gimbals. And it looks cool when it changes color every single time. If you ever seen it, wait, let's see if I have footage of it. I should have footage of it. But yeah, it looks cool. I think it looks pretty decent for the work that I put into making it work. Yeah, and it only took a few minutes to come up with the idea. Because what happened was originally, I was out filming, and then when I stopped filming, I locked everything in place. Yes, I put everything in locked mode. And when I was walking with it, it had to come out that way because that's the only explanation I have. And that's where I was kind of bummed out. Like, how does something like that happen, MOZA? But apparently, I don't have the footage for it. Yeah, I don't have the footage for it. But apparently, this is, you see? It looks good. But the problem is the gimbal. Maybe software, maybe the gimbal, as I said earlier, the gimbal holds up to 1.2 US pounds, not even close to 7.2 pounds. But with that said, everyone, yeah, MOZA, I would like a response. Why the power button? Something just popped out. Apparently you can access it. I don't know why would you want to access it. That's not my point to access that. I wouldn't have no reason to. But to make a DIY power button, yeah, and they still haven't responded. And this happened, mind you guys, this happened over a month ago, and still no response. So it goes to show you that not all brands respect creators, filmmakers, videographers' opinion about their products. So with that said, everyone, just take everything what I just said with a grain of salt. You guys want to support the channel? You guys want to buy me breakfast, lunch, dinner? There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. You guys want to support the channel? There's a Pateron down in the descriptions below. Yeah, in those descriptions that no one wants to read ever, there are links. You should read them sometimes, folks. It's important. You go to my website, ThePandaPhotographer.com. Also, 646 Studios education website is open if anyone wants to learn anything about your rights as a photographer. Should you work for free? No. Should you give free contact for free? No. I don't care what someone tells you in the industry. If you did something and someone wants your work, that means, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. If you took a photograph or made a video, and then someone asks you, first, this is what they do. Like, how long you been shooting? How much do you charge? Do you have a business card? And your next response should be like, can I have your business card? And I think about making any obligations in the future corroborated. Why? As someone that's a solo business at an LLC, meeting clients and meeting potential collabs can be toxic. X minus. Minus Tactics knows from firsthand. A lot of creators would tell you firsthand, like, it's always good to have a sponsor, but for a video, but not for a channel. See? So let's say Sunway Photo wanted to sponsor one of my videos, and they send me a care package, a super care package. Imagine Sunway Photo send me a care package of all the new tripods and carbon fiber tripods. It's a carbon fiber tripod that I do want from them. It looks very nice. Yeah, I have one. It's the same one, but the one that I have is a ball, and I've been having problems with the ball getting stuck sometimes on the bottom, especially in the cold. But I digress. But imagine them sending me a care package. That would be a sponsored video. Thank you so much for sending me, but I am not obligated to say anything positive or negative about the product. This is my own independent unboxing and sponsored review. I get to have my choice to say what I want to say about the products firsthand out of the box. And that's the good thing about having a sponsor for a video, not for a channel. There's a difference. I want everyone to know, you have a sponsor for your channel, they get to tell you what to do. Oh, can you emphasize more of this? Like, no. Just like I just have to tell my audience, like 2023, no. I'm not doing live streams about anything of what I do personally anymore. Why? We did that this past 2022, and look what it got me. Got me death threats, toxic, emails, ransom phone calls from people that don't like. We had people that purchase a print, said the print was great, and then betrayed the simple Panda Nation oath to attack me, and then leave a negative 1-star review, and then change the review saying the print was amazing, and then now saying that the print was okay. And I even showed that copy of her initial review. And this is why I wanted to emphasize to a lot of people that this is why I can't do it as of 2023 anymore. Why? Because it's not just me that put myself in danger, but it's also my audience that puts me in danger. Because it's not intentionally they say, oh, I know where you are. You give these creeps, these assholes, a chance to fight me on the streets of New York or any Boston or Chicago. It's not that I just, listen, I don't feel like kicking ass all over again. This is why I'm asking professional fighters. This is why I've been asking these guys from the New York City Martial Arts Academy. I've been running into some problems lately. Should I be aggressive? Should I be proactive aggressive to these ass hats in the city? Or should I just keep my original style? And I was told to keep my original style and my demeanor. The city is rough. New York City is rough and tough. But you got people out here that want to take things from you. I can see the eyes. Every time, guys, you don't think for 1 second, someone's like, oh, I'm gonna Gimbal. I see it all the time. You guys don't see it. This is why I live stream it. I just want you to see it. People are looking like, oh, okay. Yeah, you can see how people are, oh, cool. But you can see the looks. Like, especially on a train. When you sit on a train, people are like, I just keep staring at it, like, and looking at, this is what they do. Let me take my glasses off. They literally stare at it, like, they look at you like this. Watch the face expression. I see this happen all the time in the subway. This is why I tell people and tourists, visitors, you're gonna take your camera right in front of you, not the side of you. You're a tourist because you guys don't know how to carry cameras properly when you put it on the right, left-hand side. Pro photographers know how to use it. Let me explain why pro photographers are smart. Let me show you a good reason why. You see this? You see this? This is from Michael Raven, by the way. This is his camera Velcro strap. I had this thing for, Michael, what, 2018? You sent me this? Or 2019? But this is called a QD. A QD lock. When you have a Sunway photo, yes, this is a Sunway photo product. This is discontinued, but this is one of the best universal brackets, in my opinion. I keep telling Sunway Photo, bring this bracket back. People gonna like it, because I had 3. But this is the DPL07. This has the QD lock. This boom. Let me put my Kumo D glasses back on. But anyway, this one has quarter thread here, quarter thread there, quarter thread there, quarter thread there. It has a bubble lever right there, quarter thread there. Oh wait, right there. So this had two, yeah, it does have 3 bubble levers, see? One's here, right? And then one's, you can see one here, one there. Look how cool this is. There's 3 bubble lever indicators on this L bracket. And this is from Sunway Photo. You have to have an L bracket with levels on all sides for good reason. You buy an L bracket, a cheap L bracket with no levels, you just, what's the point of learning how to properly, it's called the Noah point, parallax. If you guys know what the Noah point parallax is, if you shoot landscapes, you shoot astrophotography, you know what the Noah point parallax is? I demonstrated that on this channel. It's a video about why it's a must-need technique that all photographers should have learned by now. This is why I have the L bracket. But this is why I also have the QD system. And I got this on all of my cameras. And the way I hold my cameras, it's not hard, it's always in my bag. Yes, I'm carrying a smaller bag, but my camera bag is way too big for the job and task today. I don't want to carry a lot of stuff. I don't want to sweat. It's going to be like 63 degrees today. And rain in off and on in New York City. Bizarre weather, yes, very bizarre. But it is happening. And I told you guys, I have said this in the summer of 2022 that 2023's winter is going to be very bizarre. Look at what happened in the Bay Area. Tons of floods and rains. That's quite never happened before. It's the first time history has made land, they literally got plus deficit water in San Francisco now. If you guys been watching the news, the weather has been pounding. New York City, or like the West Coast, East Coast, just went through this. It's not a winter vortex. You went through a Arctic blast. It's called an Arctic blast. Does anyone understand? Yeah, I said this before about some person here in New York City was giving wrong information to people. And it's like, no, winter vortex is when a winter super snowstorm hits and it also temperature crashes and everything freezes. That's a vortex. But anyway, I've been saying this for months that the weather is going to get even extremely bad. Then it's going to be weird. And look, this is New York in the middle of January 2023, 3 days after New Year's, and it's going to be 63 degrees to that. I don't know what to say, friends. I've been predicting I'm telling you guys, you have to look at the bigger picture. Stop looking at folks, stop looking at what television wants you to see. This is why I said, yes, I like working for the media, but I don't force you to watch something. Listen, you take everything I want to say, great as all. You don't like something I say, you just like, you know what? I'm going to skip that part, and you got any other topics. And then this is why people are asking me for chapters in these videos that are more than 30 minutes. Listen, friends, I did do chapters. I do put them in. It's in the comments, and I ping them sometimes. I do it. It's just that, like, I have to do that manually on my phone. I don't want to take out my laptop. It just draws too much attention, especially in New York City. Explain why it just draws, my laptop just draws too much attention. First and foremost, the laptop comes out, everyone's like, what the? What's on there? What you got? You about to hack some government agency or something? Like, no, friends, I'm not hacking anyone. I see. And then this is where I pull up the joke. It's like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, I'm a videographer. And they're like, oh, so what kind of films do you make? And I'm like, I make porn. And you see the person's face like, what? I do that a lot. It's just the humor I made. But yeah, but when I put up the laptop, it just draws too much negative attention. Especially those that never had a laptop like that before, it just draws too much attention. It's like, wow, that's like some gaming, high tech. Yeah, you want to fight? But you guys get it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because recently I had this encounter in Starbucks about my laptop. I did record some of it, but I didn't think it was necessary to like bring it up right away. I'm just gonna add it to a log so you'd be like, whoa, that happened? Yeah, I'm gonna show you a lot of things that you guys I don't talk about that happen. And this is why I wanted to filter 2023's content without that of 2022's content. But some of you guys are keep begging for 2022's content to be 2023's content. But you guys have to understand, it's not about what you want anymore or what I want anymore. It's about what YouTube wants now. And if I want to continue to be posting content on this channel, yeah, I'm going to have to clean up some of the content. Even the content that you guys like, which is the drama in the city. I can't continue to record it unless it's an important topic that we face about awareness. But other than that, I can't record rants and bad behavior anymore because it's only drawing bad people to this channel. I'm saying this because there's a video specifically what happened in San Francisco at the Safeway. That video has gone viral. It has over now I think it was 250,000 reviews. It didn't go viral the first few months when I posted it. I don't even want it to go viral because it has some white man calling two black men the N-word. And now, in the comments, there's a discussion about how you're supposed to use the N-word. And now, I'm seeing these comments like, well, he said it in a way that it's usable. He didn't use it with the ER. He used it with the A. I'm like, what's the point? He used it in bad faith. He used it in the wrong context to attack two black men because apparently he claimed that the black dude kicked his dog, but this is where I don't understand any of the people in the comments. When I said, where is the dog? What dog? Everybody kept focused on the negative part, the N-word. While the white man called the two black dudes the N. He hit my dog. That scum mother hit my dog. You guys are not focused about what he's making a false claim about. What dog? There's no dog present. I even followed them out to the front. Guys, just watch it. You watch that video. Oh yeah, and YouTube demonetized it. But any other channel, they would have monetized it for that creator. Yeah, but on my channel, they demonetized it. I say this because there's a couple of channels that I did my investigation on that YouTube did monetize it. And I asked the creator, did they monetize this video? Yes. He screenshot it and showed me. I was like, thank you. So when my next YouTube video comes out, it's going to be a short one. Not a live, but a piece. While YouTube is biased. And I'm going to prove to you why YouTube is biased. I'm just getting all my information together. I'm asking creators, can you like send me a screenshot on your most provocative video that YouTube gave it an okay to monetize? Because that video was that's not very aggressive video. It's a short 2-minute video or 3-minute video of men going back and forth. But you have content on the channel platform 10 minutes long, and it got monetized. I'm just saying, corporations have taken over YouTube. And it's not the same. I'm going to say this down. I don't care what anyone says. This is why we are a sponsorless channel, and we're going to keep it that way. Only the audience sponsors the channel by support it. The links are down in the description below. It's your choice. This is why I need to make sure I'm turning off super chats off today. I'm going to make sure I do that today. I have to turn off super chats. Because the last person that donated, I'm sorry YouTube, what? Now it's 40%? Yeah guys, you didn't know that, did you? YouTube takes 40% now. %40. So if you do a super chat, 40% goes, yeah, they're taking 40%. Why are you taking 40% when you demonetize my content? And then I have to fight you, and then submit a manual review, and I have to wait days for either a no reply or a yes reply. The longest I waited for a yes reply, guys, 26 days. And they just monetized the video. Oh yeah, I post that. Guys, we post this, it wasn't 21 days. It was a few months. We made that video during the summer. And now they got to the video, and now they monetized it. It was, what was it? It was the New York City street event. They opened New York City streets for joggers and bikers, and shut down. Yeah. I did the video of that, and they just monetized it. And we did that during the summer. That is YouTube. So, audience, I have a website. I have 3, actually. One is mental health services in Japan that shows awareness. We did a documentary, we did a film about that. As someone that grew up in Japan, well, half there, half here. Japan is a big part of my lifestyle. Japan's people have shown me it and take care of me, but it's a very important place in my heart. So, 646studios.com, ThePandaPhotographer.com, you guys can support the channel is there. There are also links on the research work that we did for that project. If you guys want to support the channel financially, directly, always support the channel directly because we are a sponsored channel. There's a Patreon, but there's a PayPal, Cash App, and a Venmo. Those are your choices, ladies and gentlemen. And then we do have a GoFundMe as well, because I am getting surgery very soon. I forgot to talk about that. But we are going to get surgery soon. So, yeah, trying to get rid of this problem I've been having. But thank you for watching, everyone. And I will see you guys at 4 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time, where I go live at the Jen's Japanese restaurant in Brooklyn. We're going to be making mochi. And you're going to see a lot of people there. You're going to see quite a people there, some regulars. But good friends. Hopefully we see some good friends. And hopefully like, someone's going to give me sake. Someone's going to buy me sake. I want sake. It's been a while. I think it's time for sake. What do you guys think? You think Panda should have sake before surgery? Yes. So hopefully the hopefully we can get the sake. It's been a while. I want some hot sake. Ooh. I can feel it now. Yeah, sake is really good. It's the best. Better than crappy alcohol these places serve. I don't know. I just think sake is the best. But with that said, everyone, support the channel. You guys like what I do here. And I talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.